you get finished a game like that, you're sitting in the locker room. Yeah, you got beat, but you kind of go mentally and go, here's the good plays I made, and here's why I got to get better.
Yeah, so obviously it was a frustrating night, Thursday night, but I think, we came in Saturday with an open mind, and it was disappointing turning on the film, just at all the plays that could have been made and weren't made at the end of the day. So we're going to look at it as a team as, it is one game, and we're not going to let it define our season. Like, we have 11 more guaranteed opportunities to play, and, we're going to do whatever we can to, play to the best of our ability.
What did you see on film after obviously the execution pieces, but anything specific that you've seen could have been done a little bit better?
Specifically, we were just so close. Like, there's so many of these run plays where it's just like just half a second longer on some of these blocks. It hits, and like we've practiced all week, and some of these catches we just didn't give quarterback time to throw sometimes, and we all have to own it. We all watched it, and we accepted that that's not going to happen again, and we're going to do whatever we can to make it better.
With the schedule that you're playing, obviously you have a tough opener at one of the best teams in the country, and BYU coming. How do you develop the mentality, the resiliency, whatever the word is, to weather these storms, of which there are several at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I think, as a team, we just can't let one game be the definition of our season. We're just excited at this point to, have fans in the stadium and, be able to, this is my first packed stadium at Ray J since 2016 when I was on the other sideline. So I'm just excited for the atmosphere that comes with it. And I know, my teammates and I, we're going to do whatever we can to, we're going to embrace any opportunity and challenge that comes with an opponent, and especially, this week with Florida. But, we're excited for the opportunity, and we're going to do everything we can to prepare to the best of our ability.
Florida's got a heck of a defensive line between, Zach Carter, Jervon Dexter, and then obviously 400-pound Desmond Watson down the line. Are you kind of preparing a little bit more in pass block, run block this week?
Yeah, I wouldn't say a little bit more. Just there's more of an emphasis when we're doing these drills and stuff. Is they've got a lot of talent. They're coached really well. They play really hard. So it's just going to take our best.
Do you think we could see maybe a little bit more of a two tight end set here and there because of that?
We had two tight ends in the game plan against NC State. We just didn't get around to it and didn't get it called. But I know Chris and Gunnar are going to be ready. If two tight ends do come up, and we're going to do what we can.
How have you seen? Speaking of Gunnar, how have you seen him kind of grow? I know he was excited to get up here. Just what's your kind of takeaway from how he's looked so far?
Yeah, he has a really bright future ahead of him. He's extremely hardworking, and he's always in my ear, asking questions, trying to get better. He actually texted me when I was sitting over there. He's like, "Where are you at?" Because we're going to go get an extra lift in after this. So he's just the willingness to get better and learn is so encouraging for me, especially it's my 6th year. It's nice to have someone else there with me and pushing me to be better.
Mitchell, because this is your 6th year and you're one of the leaders on the team, what were you looking for lack of better, attitude-wise in your teammates Friday, Saturday, now the start of the week of practice? What were you looking for? You satisfied with what you've seen?
Yeah, I'm definitely satisfied with what I've seen, our response from coming back in Saturday and watching the film. We were extremely disappointed with how we played and the outcome of Thursday. It wasn't to our standard. We expected better for this team and for ourselves. And so Saturday, we came in as a group and everybody was open and willing to learn and accepted the criticism and the coaching. And that's the biggest part, is because, we all can get better. There wasn't a player on the field that, played to their standard, really. And I think we all owned it, and we're willing to do whatever it takes this week, practice-wise, film-wise, to turn the ship around and execute.
As you said, that Saturday is one game of a 12-game schedule, but it is Florida, packed house. How do you manage the emotions, and how big of an occasion will it be for this program to have that setting?
Yeah, well, it's exciting, just like I said, to get fans back in Ray J. But being Florida, it's definitely, it's exciting that it's an SEC game. It's a home opener, but we're going to look at it like any other game. We're not going to treat it any different. Our preparation is going to be the exact same. It's just going to be, I know a lot of guys on the team know guys on Florida and, got recruited with them and friends with them. But, for me, I really couldn't tell you anybody. But, we're just excited for the opportunity. play on national television is always great, and so we're going to do whatever we can this week to get ready for it.
As an Iowa boy, I mean, does does Florida, obviously they're a good team, but I mean, does name recognition mean that much here to you personally?
No, not really. I mean, we all play football. We all, strap our pads on the same way. So I'm just going to go out and, do whatever I can to execute.
Your coach mentioned the end of the game, it's 45-0, you're trying to drive down and nobody quit. And you mentioned you're satisfied with, the response that you've seen. Is that a big thing at this point for this program, to just look in people's eyes and see that they're still pushing regardless?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, we were extremely disappointed in how we played on Thursday, but we're not going to give up, and I think that this team has responded really well. This practice today is our first, padded practice since the game, and we're not looking past it because it was a great opportunity to learn from these mistakes, but we have to make it so those mistakes are in the past, and we move on. Next time we call that same play, we don't make those same mistakes. And I think so far this week we've done an extremely well job of doing that.
Anything else for Mitchell?
It's going to be hot on Saturday. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to experience 1 o'clock at Ray J?
Yeah, I'm ready for the experience. This is my first game in the sun in Ray J, so I'm definitely excited for it.
For sure. Thank you, Mitchell.